Elon Musk is valued at over $170 billion and is considered the world's second richest man. However, do you know that even with all of that money, Elon Musk lives in a tiny $50,000 house located in a remote village of Texas? Why? Well, you could say he's a man that loves living a modest life, but is that his only reason? Well, we'll find out in just a second, but before that, please subscribe to Futurephile to watch more fascinating videos on futuristic tech. Elon Musk used to own plenty of real estate in California and elsewhere in the United States. However, in 2020, he went on a huge selling spree, selling away his multi-million-dollar properties one by one. In total, he sold 7 houses. His last home was located in the San Francisco Bay Area that he describes as a special was sold for a sum of $37.5 million. Not long ago, Musk packed his bags and moved to Texas, a state that does not charge any personal income tax, whereas the Golden State imposes the highest level of income tax on its richest residents. There are plenty of fancy homes in South Texas, a half-hour drive from Boca Chica, where SpaceX built its rocket facility for Starship. Musk's decision to sell the house also arises from the fact that a ProPublica report last week pointed out that American billionaires like Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, and more barely even pay their correct share of taxes, and sometimes pay close to nothing at all. The analysis itself showed that America's richest executives paid just a fraction of their wealth in taxes when their collective net worth keeps increasing. But the second richest person in the world says, instead, he's chosen to rent a small home from his company, located by the production site, worth a mere $50,000. The windows and walls of this new home unfold into a 400 square foot space, complete with a kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and living room. They're built by a startup called Boxabl, which had no comment about Musk's living. Boxabl usually builds foldable low-cost housing for whoever wants them, and is slowly becoming more popular, especially after Elon Musk started living in one of their productions. Elon Musk has started building his own space-centric colony in Boca Chica, Texas. Many of Musk's wild ideas have taken off, while a few have not. Looking at his track record, it looks like Musk will be able to create Starbase. However, the world does not know much about this utopian world of his people living in the calm location of Boca Chica. The remote beach community in the southernmost part of Texas had a life filled with tranquility that is until Elon Musk came up with the SpaceX launch facility there. He had fixated on Boca Chica almost a year ago, and in March he announced that he wanted to rename it as Starbase. SpaceX is currently building a new factory in Texas for its satellite-based broadband service. Locals have claimed that Musk's company forced out some residents using heavy-handed tactics or pressured them into selling their homes in order to make space for the facility. Musk first announced plans more than a year ago to sell his homes and most of his possessions as a way to blunt criticism of his wealth. Within days, he put 2 of his California properties on the market. The portable homes have a starting price of $49,500 and are light enough to be towed by a Model X, which costs twice as much. That cost doesn't include fees related to landscaping permits and utility hookups like electricity and water. Still, it's not as if Musk doesn't have the money to spare to fill in the details. By design, Boxabl homes aren't exactly extravagant. They can be a bit bare bones, but owners can customize them to their liking. Recently, the Houston Chronicle shed some light on what Musk's specific Boxabl unit likely looks like. Boxabl posted a video in November announcing the company had just built a house for a high-profile and top-secret customer in Boca Chica, but while the company didn't name names, Boca Chica isn't exactly teeming with celebrities. By living on site, Musk has 24/7 access to all of SpaceX's developments as it powers full steam ahead in the hopes of sending humans to Mars. Musk has famously signaled his commitment to his companies by placing himself right in the center of the action, like the times he sleeps at Tesla's factories, which we talked about in another video. Or further back when he and his brother started their first company, he slept at the office and showered at the YMCA. In this case, his vision of a factory line of fully reusable launch vehicles supersedes any desire for luxurious living. Downsizing his house is a metaphor for downsizing his life in order to focus on his ambitions. His girlfriend Grimes confirms she has also moved to the Texas capital. Musk is not only the billionaire to live frugally. The aforementioned billionaires Mark Zuckerberg and Warren Buffett have a wardrobe full of simple clothes. They often have breakfast at McDonald's, respectively, and the latter still lives in the same house in Omaha that he purchased in 1958 for $31,500. Still, it's nothing like a tiny home in a box. Musk has also been seen at another property in Boca Chica village right next to SpaceX's site. The CEO has been spotted staying at this house that SpaceX remodeled and is said to be one of the nicest in the neighborhood. According to the Wall Street Journal, it was posted at $47,000 in 2020 and is now worth more than 3 times. Boxabl homes are built in the factory to fold into a standard shipping container. They're made from steel, concrete and foam, the result of years of prototyping to find materials that would not degrade. The walls, floors and roof are all made of laminated panels. The modules are legal for travel on highway shipping will be free in Arizona, California, Nevada and Utah, with additional costs the further away the destination is. Delivery and unboxing are included in the $50,000. A floor plan shows the inside of the house, which could be combined with multiple modules to create additional configurations inside. It comes fully furnished and it can be set up as a studio with 375 square feet of living space. The ceiling is just under 10 feet tall with large windows and doors despite its small size, and the house has a full-size kitchen with a refrigerator, double sink and dishwasher. Dining space is built into the countertops, which continue along the walls. Cabinets also continue along the walls, providing storage. The kitchen might only accommodate one person at a time, but it has plenty of space to keep a full pantry, and a sliding glass barn door to the bathroom saves space. Though compact, the bathroom has generous counter space. The bathroom has a shower and a bathtub with a glass door, and the main living space is all open. A built-in divider and TV stand provides some separation between the sleeping and living room areas. At only 375 square feet, space could be a little tight, but it seems like a good option for a single person or a couple because it comes fully furnished. There's no need to find custom furniture that fits into small spaces. Hardwood floors and high-end finishes make the space feel polished as a tiny house, only worth $50,000. Real estate in Boca Chica has soared in value since Musk appealed for people to move to the area and said SpaceX would have thousands of job openings in the next few years. Boca Chica is a tiny community. There are only about 40 houses with no shops, restaurants or even water pipes, as water is brought in with trucks. The people who live here are mostly retired and come to spend the winters. South Texas is precious to SpaceX because of its proximity to the equator, which gives rockets a boost in speed due to the rotation of the Earth. The company also has a long history in the state of Texas. It has had a rocket engine testing site north of Austin for 2 decades. SpaceX has hinted that it wants to develop the Boca Chica area into a resort. It posted a job for a resort development manager in 2020. Musk envisions a city called Starbase that would incorporate the small community. Boxabl has even pitched the idea of more housing units for the expansion of Starbase. So you could say Elon Musk moved to a $50,000 house very close to his SpaceX Starbase in Texas for a wide variety of factors. Among the obvious suggestion of wanting to clear his reputation up a little bit, he was also motivated by Texas's lack of income tax. It also helps him that he gets to stay right next to where his projects take off. So what do you think? Is it fascinating that the second richest man in the world is living several times below his means? Or do you think he secretly has a separate pricey residence? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you like this video, you may also enjoy this next video that is shown in the end screen. See you there.